Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everyone to my channel Grammar Sword. My name is Kiran Ishfaq and I am excited to welcome you to my YouTube channel Grammar Sword. Here we will be diving deep into the world of English grammar and learning all about its complexities. Today's video is all about prepositions, especially the use of since and for. Firstly, I will discuss the definition of preposition, then I discuss the use of since and for. Prepositions are essential elements of the English language and they help to establish the relationship between different parts of a sentence. The use of since and for. Two of the most commonly used prepositions for and since are often used to indicate time. While they may seem similar, they have different meanings and usage. In this video, we will discuss the meaning, use, and difference between for and since. Have you ever been confused about when to use since and for? Well, in this video, I will explain the differences and give you some examples to help you understand. Meaning and use of for. For is a preposition that is often used to indicate a duration of time. It is used to express the length of time an action or event lasts. For example, I have been studying for 2 hours means that I have been studying continuously for 2 hours. Another example is she has been living in the city for 5 years, which means that she has been living in the city continuously for 5 years. For is also used to indicate a purpose or reason. For example, I bought this book for my friend means that I bought the book with the purpose of giving it to my friend. Another example is I am going to the gym for my health, which means that I am going to the gym for the purpose of improving my health. Meaning and the use of since. Since is a preposition that is used to indicate a starting point of a duration of time. It is used to express the beginning of an action or event and how long it has lasted. For example, I have been studying since 2 p.m. means that I started studying at 2 p.m. and have been studying continuously since then. Another example is she has been living in the city since 2015, which means that she started living in the city in 2015 and has been living there continuously since then. Since is also used to indicate a cause or reason. For example, he has been feeling unwell since he ate the sandwich. Means that he started feeling unwell after eating the sandwich. Another example is I have been worried since I heard the news, which means that I started feeling worried after hearing the news. Now I will discuss the difference between for and since. The primary difference between since and for is that for indicates a duration of time while since indicates a starting point of a duration of time. For is used to express how long something has lasted, while since is used to express when something started and how long it has lasted. For example, I have been studying for 2 hours indicates how long I have been studying continuously. On the other hand, I have been studying since 2 p.m. indicates when I started studying and how long I have been studying continuously. Similarly, she has been living in the city for 5 years indicates how long she has been living in the city continuously. On the other hand, she has been living in the city since 2015 indicates when she started living in the city and how long she has been living there continuously. These are some examples of the use of since and for. Now I will discuss some tips and tricks to learn how to use since and for. Here are some tips and tricks to help you learn how to use since and for. Since is used to indicate a specific point in time when something started, while for is used to indicate a duration of time. For example, I have been studying English since 2015. I have been studying English for 6 years indicates the duration of the studying. Pay attention to context. The context of a sentence can help you determine whether to use for or since. If you are talking about the duration of time, use for, and if you are referring to the starting point of a duration of time, use since. Since is often used with a specific point in time, such as a date or time, while for is often used with a period of time, such as a week or month. For example, I have been living in this city since January, Specific point in time. I have been living in this city for 3 months. Period of time. When using since, you need to use a point in time that is in the past. While when using for, you need to use a duration of time that is ongoing or has already ended. For example, I have been working from home since last year. Past point in time. I worked from home for 6 months. Duration that has already ended. Practice using since and for with different examples to reinforce your understanding of these prepositions. This will help you to become more comfortable and confident in using them correctly. Sometimes since and for can be used interchangeable, but there may be slight differences in meaning. For example, I have been studying English since 2015 indicates the start of the studying. I have been studying English for 6 years indicates the duration of the studying but also implies the start. I hope these tips and tricks help you understand how to use since and for better. Good luck with your learning. In conclusion, for and since are both prepositions that are used to indicate time, but they have different meanings and usage. For is used to express a duration of time, while since is used to express the starting point of a duration of time. Understanding the difference between these prepositions is essential for proper usage in sentences.